welcome guys. It's quite early, currently 5:30 in the morning, 5:30 a.m. So pardon me if you're clearly not seeing everything properly. That is because it's still early. Just went right from that device. Just hope everything is set. Hey, I have one person watching. What are the odds? I wasn't expecting anybody to come, so just trying to set this up. All right. So, um, I am actually looking at AI and the future of work. What skills that actually matters right now, and also what skills that AI could take away, um, especially the fact that AI is already growing too quick, much more than we expect, and also so many jobs are at risk. So previously I actually talked about I was asking if AI taking our job, or if AI is already taking our jobs, and that was actually like a lot of people engaged, and some people do not actually understand what I mean. But I have been making so many videos, and I hope people do watch them and see how far we have actually gone in AI and how quick AI is actually evolving. So today we are actually diving into what skills that actually matters, and what skills that AI could easily take away, because the goal is simple, for us not to get replaced by AI, at least not too early. So before we start, we are do make sure you drop a comment if you actually have any idea of what AI jobs that are going to be the most that will be at risk. So leave a comment on the comment section, and hopefully I am going to respond to that, just to make our stream more engaging. Now, so This is actually, or rather, these are actually the jobs that I think that the AI is actually going to be replacing. There are so many of them, but there is a reason why I think these ones are actually already being replaced right now. So I am looking at high risk job, repetitive, manual, data, and customer support jobs. These jobs are already being taken by AI because those are actually the like basic work that AI can easily take away from people. I don't know how to say, but data jobs are actually something that AI could do, and then the repetitive job also AI can do that easily. And these jobs are actually initially being done by people. So I think AI are doing more of these jobs, and also data entry. There are even more people doing data entry in the past, and they have actually reduced right now. So um, I don't think everyone is actually into content, into freelancing. But if you are into freelancing, now let me go ahead and pull a particular data just so you actually get how serious this is. So freelancing websites actually include Upwork, freelancer.com, fiverr.com. So, but I'm going to base these statistics on Upwork. There is a reason for that. So I'm going to say 2020 to 2025. Hey everyone, welcome guys. Please do like the video if you are watching. When you like the video, there are chances that it gets recommended to people and they could actually see the video. So I'm actually trying to get this data up. I'm looking for the statistics. Okay. Um, Now, let me go ahead and share this particular information with you, although that is not exactly what I was looking for. So this, there is actually data on active buyers. Now, what active buyers? This is actually for Fiverr. I have not seen the one for Upwork and freelancer.com. So active buyers in Fiverr in 2017, 1.8, 2018, 2.0, and this is million, not not just thousands. And then in 2019, 2.4 million. Then in 2020, 3.4 million. Then 2021, 4.2 million. 2022, 4.2 million. And 2023, 4.2 million. But in 2024, 3.8 million, which is actually staggering. It just dropped from 4.2 million to 3.8 million. You actually know the reason why. As of 2024 to 2025, AI started coming in, and then there are so many AI actively doing a lot of people's jobs. So as of 2024, people have started leaving the platform, and now they are making use of AI. So you can see how cooked we are. Most people might not actually see this as let's say sudden change, or rather they might not see this concerning, but then looking at the deeper side, there is a lot of changes. Imagine dropping from 10 million active buyers to what it is right now, 3.8 million right now, which is too much, especially for an online market that is just growing. So you are actually expecting the platform to keep getting more buyers, because obviously it's growing and more people are actually saying that okay, you can hire somebody online to do your job for you. But now instead of the stuff going up, it just keeps dropping. So I think uh hey, thank you, boss. I really appreciate. So instead of it going up, you notice it dropping, and this is actually declining, and it's concerning. So it is actually affecting the industry of uh, of freelancers. But then you might think this probably doesn't concern you, because yeah, why not? This is only happening to freelancers, but they are coming for every department. So this is only on data entry, repetitive manual jobs, and also customer support. Yeah, but then this actually goes way beyond that. So another medium risk job is actually sales, marketing, admin, and also content creation. So talking about sales now, there used to be people that run sales, online sales rep, and also offline sales rep. And offline sales rep, in the sense of humanoid, robotic stuff. So I think if you have humanoid taking people's job and all this stuff, you could actually see that this is actually going into a different direction. And the fact that Amazon, the biggest company, will also prefer using their humanoid instead of having real humans to do their job, or you could actually see where that is going. So very, very risky, and also a lot of people are actually panicking because of this. And then for the marketing part, either online, I don't think they are using marketing, offline marketing. I don't think they are using AI for offline marketing, but yes, online marketing, a lot of AI are being used for online marketing, and they are actually most effective than making use of, or employing, or paying somebody to do it. But I think still professionals are still getting their jobs, and they are still getting it done right. But um, with the way it's going, I think the AI is actually stealing a lot of jobs than people actually expected. And then admin job, there are things that you could actually leave up to admin to do, and most of those things are being taken away by AI, and AI is even doing the admin job better because it is most likely online 24/7 doing the job than somebody that might have to wake up, sleep, or maybe have some issues or maybe break down or have their own break time. So AI is doing a lot of that. And also on content creation, rather content writing. So a lot of writing jobs have been taken away by AI. Now, it used to be that if you want a copywriting jobs or article jobs or ghostwriting jobs, you have to employ somebody to do that. But right now, you just get a good AI to write it for you. You just make payment to for a premium one to just get a better service. Or if you don't want to get a better service, you can as well focus on using an existing one to do these jobs for you. And they can actually do it and do it better than a human could do. But the thing is, the fact that it's a robot that is writing it, most of the words are not going to, I was just going to say most of the words are not going to sound more humane, but I actually it actually came to my thought that the robots have actually evolved to a level where they are actually sounding more like a human than a robot. When they started, they used to sound more like a robot than a human, but right now that have actually changed in the short term. So most jobs, another jobs that are actually at risk, or let's say a low risk job, is creative direction, strategy, leadership, and emotional intelligence. So there are some robots that you can actually chat with. If probably you are bored, or maybe you got a heartbreak and maybe you need somebody to cheer you up, or instead of going for therapy, you make use of all these chat bots to do that. I can't really say exactly how that actually plays like, right? But a lot of people use AI. They prefer using AI to do a lot of their therapy session. Weird, very weird. But people do it. And you can still notice some people saying they have AI girlfriend and stuff. You can see where that is going also. And then for strategy and leadership, you can still get a lot of information or a lot of insight from AI based on the fact that it could actually get history, or it could actually get information from online experience from real people, and then help you with those experience, or rather share this experience with you, and it's going to actually help you improve. So I wonder what you guys think, or rather, how do you guys think if this is actually being quick, or if you think what I'm saying is obviously not true, I would want you to leave a comment also. Yeah, because I don't think most of all these things are actually true, and it is actually becoming of it. There are more to the jobs that AI have already taken away, but I cannot stress that enough. I would just leave you guys to decide for yourself which you think have already been taken over, or if you think maybe most of what I say you do not agree with that. I would like to see it on the comment section. So while I'm at that, I actually want to see how this is my life. It's really going because I do not have any assistants. So let me see. All right. Okay, that is actually looking better. Yeah, too bad. I am obviously not. Oh, even though, even though AI is taking our jobs, there is also things that you guys could. There are things that you guys should also leverage on. The fact that AI is taking our jobs actually means one thing. It means that we actually have AI that are doing better than human, which is us. So what then do you do? Do you just relax and let the AI take our jobs? I think the best thing to actually do is you also improve yourself, and you also stay up or stay updated in the game and not let yourself be, let's say, outshined. Is that the right word to use, or outclassed? But anyway, the important thing is if you don't stay ahead of the game, you are going to lose. But if you want to survive this game, you just need to actually stay focused and improve yourself in those AI skills, especially those AI skills that is actually important in the everyday life. So the basic thing I would encourage everyone to do, if you're watching the video, I would suggest you start learning how to use AI and understanding different AI, how they work. It is best to actually understand them to be able to use them than for you to just get left out and maybe you do not like AI, maybe you never expected AI to be this big like a lot of people. I also wasn't expecting AI to get this far. Sincerely, I was thinking AI, let's say, after a year later, is going to die off. I wasn't expecting AI to stay this long and to even be very important in our everyday life. Let's say somebody trying to create an image every day, making use of AI. So this is actually something that you don't get every day from a lot of people. So yeah, AI is really important, and it's helping us so much that we all need to accept that it is here to stay and it's not going anywhere. But then if you do not expect that, I think maybe you might be left behind. Just maybe. So even though I left information on how AI is taking our jobs, and I also want to share the spending per buyers, or rather for buyers. So as of Fiverr, this is actually research from Fiverr results. So um, as of 2012, Fiverr actually recorded spending of $64 in 2012. This is actually per buy, right? Per buy in the sense of each product, or rather each service rendered on Fiverr. This is actually the average. So the spending is $64. That is an average. And then as of 2013, it increased to $66. And then 2014, $71, 2015, $83, 2016, $97, 2017, $119, which is $119, 2018, $145, 2019, $117, 2020, $200, 2021, $242, then 2022, $262, and 2023, $271, 2024, $296. So this has actually been increasing exponentially, and ever since it started, it hasn't dropped. So even though that a lot of people are going to lose their job, or a lot of people are losing their job because this is actually dropping, it's still a fact that even though it's dropping and it's dropping rapidly, it's still a fact that a lot of people are still making money from the platform, and they are still earning even more money on the platform. So what does this mean? So many people lost some jobs in the platform, and then the ones that are actually getting jobs in the platform are actually getting more earning in the platform. Is that even correct? The ones that are staying, or the ones that are actually surviving this competition, are making more money, and the ones that are new, the active buyers are reducing because some buyers are taking their money to robots, and then the ones that are actually paying the real people in the platform are paying more money. So the platform is actually not finished. So in as much as AI is taking our jobs, there are still people getting paid for the same jobs that AI is taking away. So if you want to stay ahead of the game, you need to learn and you need to become part of the game. That is actually how you stay afloat. So just make sure you do not lose, because if you stop learning, you will start losing, and you will lose a lot. There is something else I want to also look at. Okay. Upwork are so crazy. So I went to Upwork to look at these particular statistics, and they are already putting 2026. So but anyway, this is actually the top freelancer jobs hourly, top freelancer job hourly from Upwork. So top freelancer job hourly, and also annual opening in 2025. The top freelancer job on Upwork is machine learning, or rather machine learning engineering. So this particular job actually paid $10 to $200 per hour. That is what this particular job is paying, and I think it actually got. It's not even the one that got the highest annual earning. It's not. It's not the one that got the highest earning. I am going to list the ones that got the highest earning. I think I might do this manually because they did not do a good job on their website. So let me go ahead and start reading them again. So the top freelancer job by hourly rating and also annual opening is machine learning. That is actually the number one. but it's actually not the best or not the highest paid annually. So the payment starts from $10 to, you know what, let me not list the amount. I'm just going to go ahead and list the job titles. Then the next is cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is in number 2, and then the next is AI and prompting engineer. Now you remember me saying that if you want to stay afloat of the game, you need to actually learn the game. So obviously AI is taking our jobs, and in order for you to actually stay ahead of the game is also for you to learn AI. So there are so many people that are already learning it, and there are so many people that are actually taking advantage of it. So currently you can see that AI and prompting engineer is already a thing in Upwork rather. And then the next one is financial consultant. Yes, this is also a job title on Upwork. And then the next is blockchain developer. And the next is a business consultant, and then photographer, and followed by UX UI designer, and then media buyer or planner, and then data analysis, and then technical writer and copywriter, followed by project manager and public relationship manager, then mobile app developer, web developer, then digital marketing consultant, and next editor or proofreader, SEO specialist, IT support specialist, web designer, programmer, social media manager, accountant, videographer, and virtual assistant. Now, in everything I read, I bet you are going to assume that the one that will be earning the highest money is the top one on the list, which is machine learning. But that is actually not the case here. The one that is actually earning the highest money in what I just read for you right now is virtual assistant. You obviously surprised. I am also surprised. And then I don't know the reason why. I don't know the reason why they are actually the one making the highest money. And this is actually the most easiest job that you could get. This job is so easy that you could actually do a virtual assistant job without having any prior knowledge. Let's say you do not need to actually acquire a certification skill in order for you to be a virtual assistant. All you need to do is you can even Google what they ask you to do. Now, let me explain. For instance, somebody can come and say, I have this folder or I have this media, and then I want you to arrange them in different folders. Just give you a particular task. That is what a virtual assistant does. Or let's say the person says, there is this website I want you to go and register, and when it's time, you remind me when it's going to expire. Stuff like that, virtual assistant job. And then another virtual assistant job is also you going to collect data, or let's say data analysis or data entry rather. So for data entry, it's still going to be seen as a virtual assistant because you're obviously assisting the person to like do their job even in their absence. So there are so many things that I can't actually list. Or let's say the person own a store, an online store, and then the person wants you to, let's say, find products from other websites and add it on their online store. These are actually things that you could actually get from a virtual assistant service. So virtual assistant is actually the one that is earning the highest money. And I wonder if you can guess how much they are earning. These guys are earning 3.4 thousand US dollar. No, hold on. No, not thousand. Sorry, my bad. This is $3.4 million. in US dollar. This is actually what virtual assistants actually made as of last year. And they are actually the highest paid in general. Hold on. No, I'm correct. 3.5 million. They are the highest paid. So I wonder why anybody could think that online jobs are not paying, or maybe would I say AI is taking over our jobs. Yes, they are really taking over the jobs, but then even though they are taking over the jobs, there are still so many people that are still making money in the platform. And then if you snooze, you lose. All you need to do is to keep trying and staying ahead of the game. But when you keep worrying about the AI taking over our jobs or taking all our jobs, it's just going to make you to not see the beauty of AI, because AI is obviously going to make a lot of your jobs easier. Imagine you having AI and getting a virtual assistant job that is going to take you hours to do. AI can just make it easy for you. So I encourage you guys to learn how to use AI, and also when you're at it, go ahead and master it, not just learning the tip of it. Okay. So I just pulled up a different data, different from the last one I actually checked. So this is a different website, not directly from Upwork, because obviously I want to use this particular data. I want to share the data with you. These guys are just covering information. Okay, so this particular data is stating the number of freelancers. This particular research is only based in the US, but you know that freelancing is actually expanded, and the whole world is now making use of. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw something flash on my screen. I was wondering why. So the whole world now makes use of freelancing, But then this particular data is actually showing the number of freelancers in the USA. And okay, now this information is looking weird. Hold on. Okay, this is actually a guess, not because they started this information from 2017 and then ended it in 2028. That is, I think they are basing their information not on real data on this particular one. So I will just have to skip that particular data because obviously not what I am looking for. Okay, now I'm going to share this with you. Probably not exactly part of my conversation. I didn't plan to make this conversation today. So now this is actually the top way to get freelancing jobs. Now, if you are just, let's say you're watching this video and you're curious on how to get freelancing jobs. Now, there are multiple ways. This website is listing the top ways that people actually get jobs. So 41% is from previous clients, 38% is from word of mouth, which is somebody telling somebody, okay, this guy did this work for me. Or let's say referral. Or maybe you told them you do this stuff. Just basically word of mouth. And then 37% from social media. Now, if you do not leverage social media the way you should, I think you might be losing a lot, or you might not know the importance of social media. Social media is so powerful that if you post what you do and post it properly or post it well, people are going to be patronizing you. And in a short period of time, you are going to be attracting a lot of people than you expected. So make sure you leverage social media and leverage it properly. Social media is going to help you to get a lot of jobs, a lot of freelancing jobs on your hand. And then professional networking, which is networking with people that, let's say, could help you to get these freelancing jobs. Then the next is online ads or job boards. Now, when you are talking about online ads, maybe LinkedIn or Jobberman or any other job website, or let's say you use Google to find jobs, or maybe you go to job board. When it says job board, it means websites like Upwork, freelancer.com, it means fiverr.com, other stuffs. That is job board. Or previous employer. What is different between previous employer and previous client? You guys should be the judge. Now they are like putting it. And then gig economy app. I do not understand what gig economy app actually means. When you already listed job board, I think not the same. I think they are probably the same, maybe different. And then recruitment agency. Recruitment agency, I don't really think people make use of a recruitment agency that much to look for jobs, but the website, I am certain that people use that. But I'm not sure about recruitment agency. So, but then that is actually the best way to get jobs. This website is kind of crazy though. They are actually listing where a freelancer works from. So a freelancer works from home, which is like 86%, and then 40% works from local shop or cafe, and then 25% work remote city or country. Yeah, they might not be in the same country. And then co-working space, which is an office where you have co-workers working together, let's say similar. And private office also. And university. How would somebody be working? Okay, let's say he's talking about students. This website is interesting. But anyway, I've actually gotten the data that I'm looking for on this website. So you guys could share with me what your thoughts are on AI and the future of works. Do you think that the fact that AI is actually taking our jobs, that is going to be the end of it? And everybody should just give up. AI has already taken our jobs and we cannot do anything. So we end up giving up and we let AI win. Just let AI win for once. I kind of think they already won. So basically the future, what the future actually holds for our career is you learn at least one AI tools and you learn it properly. And if you are able to learn these AI tools properly, it is going to help you to improve your job potential. So the fact that AI is taking over doesn't mean that you just give up. It actually means, yeah, just learn how to use this AI and know how to use it properly. So if you can use it as a professional, this is going to be your advantage to getting jobs or landing jobs quickly more than a lot of people. Now, you after learning these AI tools, you also share your, or rather, you build your online experience. So building your online experience is going to actually help you to stand out. Let's say, for instance, you learn how to use this AI and you learn how to make AI videos. Then knowing them doesn't actually mean you put them in your pocket or you just let it sink in. You actually have to upload it on social media, upload it everywhere, and let people to know that, yeah, this guy is actually very good at this particular stuff. And then you might not be good at every AI tools, but let's say even one, just be very good at one. And then you focus on skill, not the job title, because focusing on the job title is just going to make you stagnant or um, it's just going to make you more stiff. So make sure you stay flexible and also stay curious. The ones that actually resist are the ones that lose. So if you resist the changes that are actually coming in, then you lose because obviously AI is already here. There is nothing we can do about it. And all we just need to do is to be curious. Whenever a new AI come out, oh, how does this AI tool work? Let's see. Let's see. You go ahead and try it. Try different things on the AI and then try to improve yourself any way you can. Keep learning and then that way you actually stay ahead. Oh boy. What skill actually matters now? Now, AI collaboration, digital creativity, um, critical thinking and problem solving, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. Now, all these are actually what they're actually the skills that matters the most in AI right now. So let's say the AI collaboration. This is actually you knowing how to use these AI tools, not just knowing what AI they are. You know the AI tools, you know how to use them. That is actually what is important for the collaboration. And then your digital creativity, you learn storytelling and visual and also content creation. What does this mean, or where does this imply? Let's say Sora AI, let's say Veo AI, Veo3 AI, let's say other video making or content creation tools. So if you have them in your reach and you actually have storytelling skills, you'll be able to make use of this AI and leverage them the best way the best way you can. Now, make a lot of content and make it visual and also upload it on socials. That is actually what you'll be able to do. And then for your critical thinking and problem solving, this is actually what you need also in order for you to get better at the AI bubble. Then emotional intelligence, you can't do without rationalization, or let's say relationship. AI can't actually do relationships, so this have to do with your own emotional intelligence. So you have to use your emotional intelligence to make that also better. Because most times, depending on what you create, if you actually add a lot of humor to it, that is actually the only way people will be able to get interested in that, um, or go on to support you in that. So I encourage you guys to improve in your AI skills. So that is actually what it is. You just need to master one of these that I mentioned and you are good to go. You do not need to master everything. Just master one and you are already ahead. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and drop your job title and let's rate your job title and see if it's within low, medium, or high risk of AI stealing your job or taking your job. So I look forward to seeing your comments. All right, guys. So going to round this up. Really appreciate you guys for coming to watch this stream, and this is actually big for me. But then I'm going to end this by saying that if you want to stay ahead of AI, not behind, just make sure you follow and tune in on this channel, all right? And make sure you follow and tune in. So thank you for watching again, and I will see you on the next one.